Whenever I visit Tokyo, I always free up one day for a trip to Kamakura, a small town where history, culture, religion, mountains, and the sea coexist. Located a 60 to 90-minute train ride down south of Tokyo, it's the perfect day trip for every season. My first stop down from Hase Station is Hase-dera, a Buddhist temple residing on the Kananzan mountain, holding a large variety of flowers that blooms and makes visits throughout every season beautiful. Where the koi pond that greets you upon entering the temple fully blooms with colorful hydrangeas in the summer. Before I delve in, I'd like to quickly thank SANDMARC for sending me their Cloud Diffusion Filters to test out and film all the footage shown in this vlog. Hase-dera was built to house one of Japan's largest wooden Kannon statues. The history of this temple began around 1,300 years ago, where two Kannon statues were carved out of one sacred tree in Nara Prefecture, where one remains in Nara, while the other was thrown into the ocean, with a prayer for it to reappear as a means to save people elsewhere. 15 years later, the statue washed ashore in the present-day Kanagawa Prefecture, where Kamakura is located. As people stood in line to pray by the feet of the Kannon statue, it's a magical experience to witness the enchanting prayers being made by the monk inside the Kannon Hall. I also personally feel that this is one of the best places to view Kamakura's panoramic scenery. One of my favorite spots in the temple, though, is the Kakigara Inari Shrine. According to the temple's history, the washed-up Kannon statue was covered in oyster shells, which had protected the wooden statue from decay. Because of this, a small shrine with oyster shell prayer tablets was built as an expression of gratitude. Out of all of this, the reason my family and I come here so often, though, is to offer a Jizo statue each year for my older sister who we lost from stillbirth. This temple holds Mizuko Kuyo, a Buddhist memorial service for an unborn, deceased, or stillborn child that's unique to Japan. We stumbled across this temple and unintentionally found out about this fact during our first visit 8 years ago. Since then, with every family trip, we would make time to visit Hase-dera together, as a way of honoring and remembering her. As it started to drizzle, I headed over to a cafe near Hase Station, known for its scenic view of the train that occasionally passes. I highly recommend their camembert cheese tart. That was probably the best that I've ever had. The flaky pastry crust and the slightly runny yet rich, cheesy center was just the best of both worlds. Three stops away from the cafe is Kamakura Station. A 5-minute walk through the usually busy Komachi will eventually lead you to a cozy restaurant serving simple Italian food and wine. My favorite dishes were the cacio e pepe, which combined 4 different types of pastas for different textures, and the pork cutlet, which was crisp yet tender. About a 20-minute walk via the Daiputsu hiking trail, or a 10-minute drive away, is the Zeniarai Benten Shrine, a shrine with a natural spring hidden behind boulders of rocks in a small valley. There is a belief that if you use the money washed in this shrine, it will multiply many times in amount and return back to you. First, we headed over to the temple kiosk for a bundle of incense, a candle, and a basket for you to place your cash in. Zeniarai translates to coin washing, so traditionally only coins were used for this. But now people also use banknotes, and I've actually come across a few that were also washing their credit and debit cards. There's so much more to Kamakura I have yet to see, so this will continue to be a town that I will keep on uncovering in the future.